Hi everyone, it's Paperworm, and guess what we are doing? You, you probably saw the title. We are making a journal with me video because I didn't journal in like ever since I made this creepy face, which was on the 17th, and today is it's only the 19th. Okay, I kind of felt like it was ages ago since I last journaled, so Uh, yeah, why not making a video, I thought. I didn't make one in a while, but I had my reasons, which are not depression, but I don't know, I have a lot on my mind and somehow I wasn't in the mood anymore. Also, I don't know if you can even see that, but uh, I was a really hard nail biter in the past, and I'm still biting on the skin. And I had so many wounds on my fingers in the past weeks that I couldn't make any video because everything was crusty and bleeding, and you know, that was probably the main reason why I didn't make any videos. So sorry. What can we do today? I really don't even know what to write about, so it's whatever I put in here will be totally random and probably has nothing to do with what I'm writing about later. it's it's like only for the purpose of decoration, I guess. Oh my god, wait a second. I need to catch this balloon. I'm so sorry. I didn't want to. Oh yeah, okay, here it is. I'm basically just playing Animal Crossing all the time and gothifying my island. Look, this is my house. It's black, because black. Black is the best. So yeah. And basically I'm just standing here farming certain butterflies, so this is why every now and then I have to take it into my hand. Nightmares. This totally matches this picture, right? It has some kind of teal color and kind of goes into the same color scheme. So I put this in here because I mean this looks like it came out of a nightmare. I just cut out like those eyes and lips and I wanted to make a collage with it, but in the end I just I was bored and I thought I could maybe well, make something creepy. And I did. Nah. I really have no clue what to write about. My life is empty. My life is just the same stuff I always do, you know? I play, I write on my stories. I I'm depressed, I cry, I bite my nails, I cook and eat too much, and then my stomach hurts and I shit too much, you know? That's always the same thing. There's absolutely nothing new in my life that I could tell you about. I'm so I don't even know what to do with those pictures. Maybe we have to choose stickers. Stickers. I'm not even sure what I'm in the mood for. You know, it's like cutesy or aliens. To be honest, I didn't even want to make this video. I was thinking if I make this video, then maybe I get inspired. Because last time I did, I felt very inspired when we did the stuff together, right? Sorry, I had to catch a butterfly. Okay. Um, yeah, last time I felt very inspired. But today I don't. And I really don't know what to do. So maybe let's go just and decorate a few pages. Maybe with different you know, feels to them. I really like this picture because it reminds me of my escape into my fantasy, which is mostly digital, so maybe I can use this on the next page. This seems to be like kind of in the same color range. I have difficulties to find anything that, because those are colors I never use, like skin color or peachy. It's not my thing usually. Okay, what to do? So yeah, I have nothing new to tell you. Regarding my therapy, I'm still waiting for them to call me, or waiting for a place, an open spot. But now that, you know, with the whole distancing shit, I'm not even sure if the other patients are still going to therapy, or if everything is now delayed, or whatever. I have no clue. I knew that I could maybe end up waiting until August, but I wonder if it takes longer now. I don't have enough space. That's a problem. Something could go here, maybe some black. But there are already some different. Oh man, I'm so sorry. This is really a boring video. I hope you just grab your journal, you decorate with me. Maybe internally you're screaming at me to use a different tape. I'm sorry. I can't hear you right now. I just felt like I need to make a video to tell you that I'm still alive, you know. Because you didn't hear from me in a while, and also I'm not very active on social media, and I'm not even posting many pictures on Instagram from my journal because they're just boring to me. I don't see the point in posting most of the things that I do. Which of course for other people that's maybe not boring, you know, but I wanted to actually put this picture a little bit higher up, but now it's too late. Well, what are we gonna do? What happens if we just maybe a little bit more straight? I have no clue what I'm doing. I'm so sorry. But that's like the beauty of journaling, right? It's like spontaneous creative outflow. Is this even a word? Does outflow exist? I don't know. Anything else? Maybe this black should repeat itself, because otherwise there is no black on this page. And I kind of need to balance out the colors. So I go with this. And a little bit of this. I have no clue. You know, Junkie Bee is her name, I think. She always makes really nice decorations with like little washi strips and stuff. Every time I see this, I think it's cool, but when I do that, I just think it looks like trash. All right, look, we don't have many pages left. Those are like 70 pages, but I will probably take some out because the journal is too full. It's too thick, like it's the spine is almost breaking, you know. So oh, I'm scratching. Okay, just bye bye. Yeah, so I maybe take out some more pages. Maybe we could say I'm using 60 pages out of this. And then the journal is full. And I don't even know what to use next. I have no clue. Really, I cannot answer that question at all. Wait, didn't we have anything blue, black? Something maybe that represents anything digital that would match? Or those colors. Oh yeah, how about I'm so sorry if you hear my neighbors. The neighbor kids, you know how kids are, right? They run up and down the hallway 3 billion times a day. And our front door down there is screeching really hard. It's like well, broken is not the right word, but you know what I mean, right? It's kind of saggy a little bit, and it screeches over the floor really hard. It always sounds like some kind of dying dinosaur or something. And the landlord is just not fixing it. And yeah, the kids run out and in like 3,000 times per day. And it's a constant noise. Like, what's the word? It's driving me insane, basically. This is how I can say it, you know? At some point, I will open the door and yell at the kids and make them so frightened that they shit their pants, probably. You know, and it's no use. You cannot ask them to be a little bit quiet. They don't understand, you know, because they're kids. Oh, it's horrible. I don't want to be mean to kids, you know, but where is the fucking black tape, man? I cannot find it. Too many tapes. Too many stupid tapes. There's a different tape I want to use here, but I cannot find it, you know. Because I just have too many fucking tapes. So sorry. So sorry. I was just rambling non-stop for 5 minutes. Welcome to my life. I'm rambling inside my head all day. I think even though I leave the house much more often now than what I did before that. Like back in the day when I used to sleep on daytime, I only left the house once or twice a week for food or an appointment. But nowadays, my sleeping schedule changed. On one day I couldn't sleep and I went to bed at midnight, and ever since then, boom, now I sleep at night and stand up in the morning, like normal people do. Like non-vampires, you know, like ordinary humans, which I never wanted to be one of them, but it happened somehow. And ever since I did that, I feel so much worse. Like, I'm constantly tired all day long. And I don't find any peace whatsoever. Like, This is just not my thing. I'm I wouldn't say my depression became also worse, but since I'm always so extremely tired, I have no interest in interacting with people or well, not even with my cat. I only do if I have to. Other, I mean, she's sleeping anyway on the sofa all day long, so it's not like she needs constant attention. But I'm just pissed off at everything because I'm tired. And even though I do sleep 8 hours in the night, but that's just not enough. I don't know. I wish I could sleep more, but my cat is waking me up each morning for food, which she drives me insane sometimes, by like tossing her bowls and stuff. Sometimes I'm so angry because sleep for me is like the most important thing. I don't care about anything in the world. Not even if Jesus appeared right next to my bed, I wouldn't care and continue sleeping. This is how much I value sleep. Probably because I suffer from insomnia very often. I have a lot of those phases in my life. So sleep goes over everything, almost. And sometimes my cat is very annoying when it comes to asking for treats. And obviously, when I'm sleeping, I cannot give her a treat. So she starts to toss this ceramic bowl. It's like a little Chinese rice bowl that I use for those liquid snacks that the cat can just, right? And she's tossing it all over the floor. And sometimes I'm so angry, I yell at her like a demon. And then she's so frightened of me that she's not looking at me for hours. it's so, it's so funny. I don't want it, but it happens sometimes when I just freak out. You know what I mean? It's so funny because I'm normally a very kind person, but when someone is stealing my sleep, I become a demon. Yeah. Probably because, I just don't get much sleep. I say I sleep 8 hours, but that's not what I mean. I mean, I'm in bed for 8 hours, but I'm not very sleeping that much. I'm most of the time just thinking, making up stories that I'm gonna write on the next day. I always make up the conversations, and sometimes those conversations are conversations that are like, when you write them down, they are 10 pages long. So you can imagine how long it takes me to come up with those conversations. And it's funny actually that I remember them on the next day when I wake up. This is how I write my stories. I write them in my brain when I'm supposed to sleep, which is also a reason why I cannot sleep. My own fault. Yeah, that looks optimistic. Sorry, I'm thirsty. I talk too much. What else can we put here? Space sharks. That doesn't match. Hope medicine. I like this. Maybe put it with the nurse. Or not on those pages. This is a funny picture. It's like about a woman who's getting messages on her phone. Like the introvert problem. Like today I got 2 phone calls and just my very first reflex when I looked at the display was declining, before I even looked who called, because I just don't want to talk to someone on the phone. Yet they're trying to call me because they just disregard that I don't want to talk on the phone. hate this. Especially when they call me for reasons that are like, to tell me a story that I'm not interested in. That's what I hate the most. Some people just need like a place where they can load off everything that's on their mind, and it's most often other people where they do this. And it's boring to me. Like this morning I woke up, like last night my best friend tried to call me and I declined her. And this morning I woke up with like 3 or 4 messages on my phone where she basically for 10 minutes during those messages told me that how much she hates this one person, and I'm thinking to myself, oh my god, like why, like why are you telling me this? I'm not interested in this shit. Why would I care how much you hate someone? And she didn't even give me a proper reason. That's the best part about it. I was like, first of all, who are you talking about? Because she didn't name any names. Yeah, she was basically just rambling for like so long without even telling me who she's even talking about. And then, I was just thinking, hey, dear God, please make her tell this to someone else. That's the thing, a best friend is supposed to listen, right? But what if your best friend is just rambling about something you're so not interested in, you would rather break your leg? You know what I'm trying to say, right? Like, are you being honest with those people and say, listen, I understand you hate her, but that's not my problem. So, because this negativity, you know what I mean? I am already negative due to my depression. Then I wake up and all I want is like to chill, to have my first coffee, but then I'm like I'm encountering this ramble about hate, and it was like not pleasant to wake up to something like this. So this is what I want to say is, if you are, don't bother people when they have nothing to do with your shit. I wish some people would understand this, It's one thing when you really, really have to, let's say, when something is weighing on your heart really heavy and you really need to get someone to listen, stuff like this happens, But if this person is doing it like every single day, sometimes you just have to say stop it, okay? Which I did before, but somehow my best friend is like the rambling person, She's like this extrovert person that talks too much and everything. One day I told her that we have not much in common. And then she turned to my mom and told my mom that I said, I'm not feeling this friendship. I was just thinking I'm like in the wrong movie, What the fuck? This is the thing, We have been like teenage friends. But just because you know each other for a very long time, does it mean that you have to stick together forever? That's the question. I mean, she's my only friend. This is the only reason why I didn't get rid of her yet. Because I thought in my brain, if I break up with her, then I'm all alone, right? Like in real life, in my real life space here where, where my life takes place. But is this reason enough? That's the question. So then I'm asking you about your opinion about the matter. Like, do you think, or like, it's the same with family members, right? Even if they're toxic, you are expected to live with them, to just live with the fact that they exist and you have to interact with them. And I don't like it, you know? Sometimes things change and you have to just move away from certain things. But then you are being judged for doing so. You know, that's what I mean. I don't know exactly where I'm going with this speech, but you know, you get what I want to say. Because you're fine, intelligent people. Sorry for the noises if you can hear them. My phone is not the best, so they probably don't pick up much, but some of the noises are really, really intense. I like to listen to loud music all day so I don't hear it. Oh my god, that totally doesn't match. Why did I even pull out flowers? For God's sake. They have already a lot of symbols. I should not do anything. That's totally enough. If I put maybe one picture here in the middle, but nothing else on the sides. This is nice. I mean, it's not a nice message that it's saying, but that's... This is the problem. I feel already so lonely. I don't want to, you know, break up with my best friend because I probably will regret it. You know what I mean? But what if we have no connection? Like, basically we talk into two different directions and we have nothing in common. Like, what do you do when stuff like this happens? Oh god, I have no space anymore. Whatever. Let's concentrate on the video. So what if you only have one friend in your whole life? The other people you know, let's say, are just family members, like mom, dad, brothers, sisters, but you only have one friend. But you know that you only have this friend because you are alone if you get rid of this friend. What would you do? Would you still get rid of this friend? Because is it even friendship if one party is not seeing any sense in it? You know, am I a friend if I say stuff like this? No, right? You would say, Danny, you are really mean. If she would hear this, she would be upset. Actually, I told her several times, but she's okay with this. She's this overall always accepting person, you know, that accepts everything. So she's not really upset about it, you know, because she knows that I'm saying the truth. You know, I'm not lying. I'm not making up excuses. I'm just saying how it is. You know, that we just have no common grounds and we just meet for the sake of meeting, right? And I'm not even happy about it. I'm always glad when she leaves because I'm always tired. I'm not in the mood for talking. I feel like I'm being burdened by other people's problems all the time. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I'm sometimes sick of it. Like, she's not toxic or anything. She's a really nice person. She sometimes brings me flowers, and if she has something extra at home, like veggies and fruits, she brings it to me. You know, we share a lot of like stuff, but we don't share things in heart, you know, in feelings and thoughts about life, because we live complete different lives. That's what I mean. You know, every time I meet a person that is like this close to my heart, like where I really feel like this person could be my sister, then she lives on the other side of the planet or like some next country, you know? So I never find a person that matches me here, you know, in my space. It would be so nice to have like a best friend who is just like me, you know? Like has as the same hobbies, or we are interested in the same things. We could go to the same clubs, and by club I mean library and museums. But I don't have this, and it makes me really sad. If I wouldn't have the journaling community, I would have nothing. You know what I mean? So I'm really happy to have you guys. And I don't make it too cheesy. I'm not holding a speech now how important you are to me, because, you know, I probably then start to cry. I'm so emotional lately. I cry over everything, you know? It's horrible. It's horrible. So, yeah, I'm not doing that. But yeah, you are really important to me. The journaling community is like a place where I can go to when I have nowhere else to go, you know? Be it in my mind or when it comes to, how do I say this? Like, I'm sitting in a pile of boundaries, you know, trapped and alone. But when I open my phone and YouTube, all of you are there, and I feel secure and welcome, you know. This is why I'm not sure where I'm going with this, but you get the point. You know how many notebooks I gave to my best friend? Probably 20. Every time I have nice notebooks, and I totally always try to motivate her to write, but she never does. I'm not even sure what she did with all of the notebooks. I gave her some of the finest notebooks I had, and now I'm thinking to myself, I wish I used them as journals. But you know, I thought the nicer the notebook, the more she feels compelled to write, but she never did. That's how it is. Are we repeating it on the ground? Is this too much blue? Or too much blue and silver? Because maybe we can use that galaxy tape we used before that has this color. Oh god, where is it? I just had it and now it's... Okay, I found it. You know, because then a color repeats itself and gives some balance. I really don't like... You know, when a woman is wearing like a black... a black dress with like a black handbag and everything about her is black, but then she has like, as like a statement piece, a like tomato red shoes, you know what I mean? Like some fashionistas would think this is amazing, you know, to pop the whole outfit, but for me it's just unbalanced colors, which I despise. Yeah. Maybe this is what you guys mostly like about my pages without realizing it, is that I always try to make it kind of harmonic. Those are actually ripped out pages from my journal, but I use them for my gluing stuff. Lately I have lots of weird dreams, which I want to write about. This, I thought it would match the whole dream topic, you know. And I always dream that I have Asian boyfriends. That's so weird. And sometimes those are like, you know, like my idols, like rock stars that I like. But sometimes those are just totally random people that I don't know. Or, you know, like people that I didn't consciously see. Or, you know what I mean? Like people I don't know that I just saw like a glimpse of them in some, maybe a YouTube video or whatever. It's so weird sometimes. Last time I dreamed I had a really nice Asian boyfriend. I think he was Chinese or Japanese. I'm not sure. And because he never spoke in his language and I never really saw his face. I just knew that he was Asian somehow. And he was really soft and nice to me, but he was also a total pussy. Like, some people came to bully him and rob him of his money, and he just let it happen. And I was like, oh my gosh, you know. Like, not the type of person who could protect me. Why would I choose this boyfriend? I don't know. I have so many weird dreams lately. And there is always a partner involved that I don't have, so I don't understand why. I think this is enough pages. Oh, this journal is breaking apart. Okay. This is not the journal with me video. I just realized this is a decorate with me. I'm so sorry. I'm coughing because I talk too much and my throat gets dry. I don't do this on purpose. I really like those blue pages the most. I wish this was right after this one, so I could conclude about one huge topic, you know. But it didn't come to me at this point, so whatever. We have to deal with this. There's nothing more to talk about. I think I will finish this video off now. Yeah. Can you see this? I have green and black nails today. It looks so dark on the when I look on my phone screen. But I thought it was like something different, you know, because I was bored. I'm always bored. I'm like the most bored person in the universe, for God's sake. Even too bored to write in my journal. That happens a lot. So I hope I can somehow fill this really quick so I can... Sorry, this is a really cheap humor, but yeah, I hope I can show you a new flip through very, very soon. Actually, I filled this journal faster than I expected, to be completely honest. Because this is like the journal I like the most, you know. Maybe I should just buy more of those and just continue using them. But I have so many waiting on my shelf. True. I need to use them up. Whatever. I don't even know if you watched until the end because I'm so boring and tired. I'm boring for you and I'm tiring for everyone. Whatever. I still gonna upload it just for the sake of saying hello to everyone and to you know, to show you that I'm still alive and here, and yeah, so you don't feel lonely. Bye bye. Also, just not wait, not bye yet. Just drop me a comment in the comment section and tell me how you are doing right now and whatever is on your mind in this very moment. Okay? So we can maybe communicate. I'm reading every single comment, you know. All right. Bye bye.